Title: The life you're living is the one you deserve to live. We spend our lives running after things we think will bring us happiness, better jobs, bigger houses, validation from others. But what if that's not the path to real peace? What if everything we've been taught about success is wrong? At some point, we all stop and ask, is this it? Is this all life has to offer? We check off boxes, chase after dreams, but somewhere deep inside, there's this nagging feeling that something's missing. It's the space between your accomplishments and your true self. You may be thinking, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Why do I still feel empty? The truth is, you don't have to be perfect to be worthy. The world has spent so much time telling you that you need to be something you're not. Perfect, flawless, always in control. But the truth is, you are enough. You've always been enough. Your worth doesn't depend on how many likes you get on your photos or how many awards you collect in your career. Your worth is intrinsic, built into who you are, regardless of your accomplishments. And yet, we find ourselves doubting our value, comparing ourselves to others, trying to be something we were never meant to be. We work harder and harder, but the emptiness doesn't go away. The emptiness isn't because you're not doing enough. It's because you're not being enough. Maybe you've told yourself, I'll be happy when I reach this goal, or when I find that perfect job or partner. But what if the real lesson is not about finding happiness through accomplishments, but learning to embrace who you are right now? It's okay to not have it all figured out. It's okay to be uncertain. It's okay to be messy. Imperfection is not your enemy, it's your ally. We learn, we grow, and we become through our imperfections. The parts of you that you think are flaws might just be the parts that make you human, the parts that allow you to connect, to understand, and to heal. And let's talk about fear. Fear is something we all experience, and sometimes it keeps us from living fully. But what if the things we fear the most are the very things we need to face to move forward? What if the key to healing is walking right into that fear and choosing to stand tall in the face of it? The fear of failure, rejection, or change is paralyzing. We try to avoid it, keep everything in control, hoping we won't make mistakes. But what if we stopped being afraid of mistakes? What if we started seeing them as the stepping stones to something greater? You are not your failures. You are not the mistakes you've made. You are the person who keeps trying, the person who keeps getting up, the person who chooses to keep moving forward even when it's hard. So stop holding on to the past. Stop measuring your worth by things that don't define you. Let go of the expectations from society, from your family, from yourself. Let go of the lie that you have to meet some external standard to be loved or accepted. The truth is, your worth has always been within you. It's never been tied to how much you can do or how successful you can become. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real. Being real with yourself, with your emotions, and with your journey. It's about accepting your own humanity, your flaws, and your strengths, and realizing that all of it is enough. Here's something you might need to hear. You don't have to have it all figured out. In fact, the beauty of life is that it's constantly unfolding. You are constantly unfolding. Each day is a new opportunity to be more authentically yourself, to grow and evolve in ways you never imagined. Life isn't about following someone else's path. It's about creating your own path, one step at a time. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. You are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Every experience, every person, and every challenge is part of your unique journey. Trust that you are moving forward, even when it feels like you're standing still. And if you find yourself lost, it's okay. If you find yourself unsure of where you're going, that's okay too. The truth is, you don't have to have all the answers. Life is a process of exploration. The more you allow yourself to explore, the more you'll discover the pieces that make you whole. This is where healing begins, when you accept that you're allowed to be who you are. You're allowed to feel everything you're feeling. You're allowed to be imperfect. And you're allowed to take your time. Healing doesn't happen overnight. It happens in small moments of clarity, in tiny steps forward, and in the slow but steady realization that you are enough, just as you are. Life isn't easy. We all know that. But life also doesn't have to be a constant struggle. You don't have to exhaust yourself to be happy. You don't have to prove yourself to be worthy. You are already worthy. And if you've ever felt like giving up, I want you to know, there is hope. Not because the world will suddenly be perfect or because everything will be solved, but because you are stronger than you think. The strength you're searching for is already inside you. It's always been there, waiting for you to realize it. There's a power in letting go of expectations, letting go of the need for control, letting go of the fear that holds you back. When you let go, you create space for something greater. You create space for growth, for peace, for joy. And above all, you deserve joy. You deserve peace. You deserve love. Not because you've earned it or because you've met some impossible standard, but because you're alive. And that alone is enough. So start living today, right where you are. Start being yourself fully, unapologetically. Start letting go of the weight you've been carrying for so long, and allow yourself to simply be. You deserve it. You've always deserved it. The life you're living right now is the one you deserve to live. Embrace it, own it, and know that you are enough.